Sangha. Trinadapi Sunichena Taradeva Sahishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Harinama Harinama Harinamaiva Kevalam Kalo Nastyeva 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 Gatiranyata. We are having this Namahat program sponsored by Madhu and Madan Dadlani and Hema. Yes, Hema. What did I say? Madhu. Hema and Madan Dadlani. They are tonight's sponsors, and they have requested that I speak on the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita as it is. Let us begin. Please repeat. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So this chapter I have broken out into 6 divisions. So the first 3 verses I have entitled The Most Confidential Knowledge. When this chapter is called The Most Confidential Knowledge, that means there is confidential knowledge, more confidential knowledge, and most. So confidential knowledge was explained in chapter 2 of Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna in 20 verses describes the difference between matter and spirit, between the body and the soul, between what is temporary and what is eternal. That is confidential knowledge. More confidential knowledge is knowledge of Param Atma, God in the heart, situated right next door to the living entity, also dwelling in the heart. In at least 5 places in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says himself, I am seated in your heart. Then most confidential knowledge has to do with Krishna himself and his service. That is the most confidential knowledge. Knowledge of service to Krishna. So in 3 verses, Krishna is giving the most confidential knowledge. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Idam tu te guyatamang Pravakshyam yanasuyave Jnanam vijnana sahitam Yajgyatva mokshase shubhat. I am happy that I have an advanced class. Very good that you respond. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of the miseries of material existence. First point, because you are never envious of me. The original sin, envy of God. Envy that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor, the dearmost friend of everyone. Because I am envious, I have come down to this material world because I want to imitate. I want to usurp. I want to be, I want to feel what it means to be God. That's envy. That's the root. So Krishna is telling Arjuna, you are never envious of me. Therefore, I'm going to speak to you this most confidential knowledge. Then he says to you, and also realization. Realization means you have the knowledge and then you action. You put it into practice. That's where you get realization. As long as it remains book knowledge, you don't have realization. Say you read in a book how to make chapati. You can read 100 times, but until you actually roll out the dough and do the chapati, and if they come out like crackers, you didn't learn properly. Because making chapatis is an art, or puris. So realization means I have some knowledge, I put it into tangible action, and I got a result. Now I have realization. Just like a woman, she gets married, she wants a child. Once she's pregnant and carrying the child, now she has realization. A man will never understand that. Impossible. Just as Krishna cannot understand what Radharani is feeling, a husband can never understand what a woman goes through by giving birth. The man will have to wait next life when he becomes a woman, and then he'll that's what it's all about. So realization is far more valuable than just book knowledge. Then Krishna says, by knowing this, you'll be relieved of the miseries of material existence. This is what makes Bhagavad Gita so special. Because look what you're getting. You're getting the keys to the kingdom of God. It's like a teenager. The day comes, the parents gives him the keys to the car. Now I can drive. Wow. Krishna is giving us the keys to his abode. Here it is. You understand this 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, you'll be relieved from the miseries caused by the environment, the demigods, miseries caused by others, and miseries caused by our own body and mind. And then there's the 4th misery, technology. We're so dependent on technology. When the cell phone dies, it's the end of the world. I can't tweet. So the miseries of material existence, you'll be relieved when you execute this 9th chapter. I'm going to stop there. We'll have our first commercial break. Batukji, please sing for the congregation.